These two cylinders are going to represent Tatum, okay? Now, as you notice from that graph that I had up there on the screen, there is a window that opens up about age 2, is fully open at age 10, and begins to close until about age 16. This window is going to be represented by this slider that I'm going to open up. Age 10, it's going to start closing, all right? Now, for a lot of us, we don't really give a whole lot of thought to moral training in our kids, do we? Oftentimes, it's just kind of haphazard. And if we do any form of moral training, most of the time, it's done in discipline. And so, as I do this, I want this to represent a typical parent who kind of hopes and assumes that somewhere along in life, during this important time, the child will get the right morals. So, as this window is opening up, every now and then, we get some good morals and values. Here we are at age 10. And the window is now beginning to close, still going, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and it's mostly closed. Well, we got some good morals and values down there, don't we? Now, I want you to put some more into this, Jeff, because this is really important. This down here represents Tatum's heart. This represents Tatum's head, her cognitive development, moral development, cognitive development. Everybody got that? All right. As you look at this, as you get older and your cognitive development continues to happen, you will learn new morals and you will learn new values. But the ability to get them into here is greatly diminished. Now they're predominantly up here, just like they are up here. And the problem with that is yes, it's good that they're up there, but all of us know that when our morals and values are strictly up here, they're a lot easier to rationalize away. But, Tatum, if you'll come stand over here, and I want you to model what I know your parents do for you on a regular basis. This is a family that has a strategic plan on pouring morals and values into their kids during this critical time. And I'm going to give you how to do that in a very easy step at the end of this message. So, Jeff, here I go. I am now opening up the window. Ages 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Now it's beginning to close. 14. Still going in, 16, and there we go. Now, obviously, none of us are perfect, so we're not going to get every moral and value in the universe into our kids during this time. But hopefully you can see the big difference between here and there, and here and there. And here's the big thing right here. When Tatum is one day faced with the decision about whether or not to do right or wrong, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were, if that moral value is down here, she will not, in her conscience, be able to give into the desire to do the wrong thing because the pain and the guilt will be too great because it's not up here, it's down here. It's part of her emotional DNA.